Yeah, there we go. Cool. Add new character. Um, Boof me. Anyways, I never customize my guy, but a beard like that. Ooh. Ooh, it's a nice beard. Hair like that. We'll do Zank, Hank. Okay, so this is the first thing. Is mostly a note for myself in the future. Always play tutorial. Because you get free stuff during tutorial and get some easy setup to work with. I guess the only downside is you have to rebind all of your spells because some of the spells are set to like WASD. Yeah, there's a couple. Like the mount is actually set to A. But yeah, I can use WASD movement now. I could literally equip myself armor for a tank and for like a tank build and give myself a magic wand and say curse you. Like, I'm probably gonna go the curse staff route or the curse staff build because it is actually very effective. It is a very high DPS build. The only downside is your HP most of the time will be really low because it requires you to have cloth armor. Sometimes you'll have like leather armor and stuff, but oh, yeah, you have to. So don't download it on Steam. The Steam one is broken and they refuse to fix it for some reason. So you actually have to. You have to download it off of their website, which in my opinion is better. I am fine because on my other account, if I really wanted to, I could just like give my account here a bunch of silver from a guild, and I have like 3 million silver in the guild right now, which the only people that have been working on it are me and Liam, so I'm really impressed with how far we've gotten. So in the continent, so the normal continent that you are on, it's the royal continent. So the one above it is black zones, meaning that PvP is force enabled and it is full loot PvP. But that's where you get the best regions. You get tier 7 and tier 8 zones, which allow you to get massive amounts of resources. You do have in the royal region, you have yellow zones, which are pretty much knockout PvP, meaning players can come up to you and attack you and knock you out. Blue zones are no PvP zones, and then red zones are full loot PvP zones, but someone has to turn their name red. But they have actually a debuff when they do that, so you have advantage when they do that. They also list the type of resource if you actually click on it. So if you go over and click on one of the areas, it tells you the types of resources in that area, the percent rate of getting a enchanted item, and also the rarity of items. It gives you all sorts of information. Like, it'll even tell you which faction currently controls that region. Every time you fight someone, you're not getting physical experience points, but you're learning how PvP in that game works, and you're also understanding your build. So, one of the things that I'll say is really interesting is me and Liam actually did a Black Zone dungeon one time. It was a 7.1, I believe, and we were trying to get the best loot possible. We ended up just completely quitting because it was just too difficult. Yeah, no, it was really bad because he didn't have really any strategy except for rush, so he would just get knocked out. He doesn't understand pulling, I guess, which was really sad. We ended up dying so many times. It really hurt mentally. It kind of leaves you down. Well, yeah, it leaves you down. You're like, well, I can't progress any because I can't do this dungeon. But, it's equivalent to a tier 8, and the gear that we were using was, like, I had, like, my armor was equivalent to, like, 2 pieces of tier 7 and a piece of tier 5. Which my build would be more of like a support or DPS support, I guess, because I'm longer range. Long range DPS, I'm a mage. It's specifically a curse staff build is what I'm going to be doing, but right now I have to stick with the fire staff because I'm using tier 1 items. Which will change, I believe, when I get tier 3 or tier 2 items. I can choose the type of staff I want. And tier 4 items, I can really get into it. No, yeah, I have tier 2 items right now, so I just need to get tier 3, then I can get the curse staff, and then I can choose the specific curse staff that I want later on, which the original one is actually really good, as it's a single hand item, but it has a specific spell called, like, it's like Death Touch or whatever, so for every curse charge on you, it does increase damage up to like 1,000 something damage. So order all of these, unless create, and that's a quick 16,000 for whenever it sells. Really easy. I'm gonna grab some copper ore because I'm gonna need it for when I'm crafting my tools, but I'm gonna use tier 3 resources, which are gonna be used for my actual equipment. Which I think I was actually supposed to do have an archer build at first. I mean, this gives them max energy regeneration, and cast time reduction. But the one I was wanting the torch because it gives an auto attack speed bonus and a cooldown rate reduction. The reason for that is when you look at this item here, you get Crypt Candle, which is extremely expensive. Its estimated market value is about 83,000. But physical ability bonus plus 7.6%, magical ability bonus plus 7.6%, defense versus players and defense versus mobs decrease, but you get a massive increase in terms of magical and physical damage. So in the end, it's worth it. I might actually just go with the book though, because I think there's some cool books that actually work. This increases max energy. Regeneration. This does it by a lot. This does... That's actually kind of crazy. That's really good. This does max health and health regeneration. This does healing cast bonus. So if I wanted to go like a healer specifically, I could do that. I think I am gonna go I'm gonna go Tome of Spells because it reduces cast time, which is actually really decent. Oh, hey, here's the dungeon. I'm just joking. I'm not doing that yet. I'm in tier 2 gear. I have no chance against a tier 3 dungeon. This game is like... It's just kind of funny. It's one of those games that's like everybody downplays it as being bad because it's a very well-known game. It's played a lot, and like a lot of people are like, "Oh, it's bad," but it's not. It's actually genuinely pretty good. Oh, check its market value. Just click on it, and it'll tell you estimated market value. 3,400. That's actually pretty okay. Oh yeah, Carrot Soup is from the tutorial. So Carrot Soup boosts your regeneration ability for an amount of time. I normally recommend it if you're doing like a dungeon or something. No, just like a dungeon, because you regenerate faster outside of combat. It just helps you get through dungeons faster. Oh yeah, no, it's great. You will know when you get to the boss room because it will have like a symbol on the ground. I think I told you about this. You'll see like a glowing symbol on the ground, and that's sort of like, hey, by the way, you've come to the end of your journey. You will now be executed in front of everybody. Yeah, that's actually really cheap. 334 to get to Mountain Cross. So normally when I was playing on my... I guess I'll call it my T6 account because it is actually with T6 gear and stuff. On that account, there was a lot of stuff where it was like... It would cost like 13,000 to do fast travel. And I was like, I am not spending 13,000 to travel one space. I had a bunch of good stuff on me, but I wasn't gonna die. So it was like, I'm not paying that much. I've just realized I have not been capturing Caleb's audio this entire time, which is absolutely hilarious.
Yo.
I realized in my previous recording I was not recording you or the game audio, which doesn't matter because I'm voiceovering the entire thing. So,
Oh, that's fine.
yeah, no,
Also, I got a tier 3 fishing log.
Oh, sick. You can use it?
Yeah, it's not red or anything. And it's a
Cool.
good tier too. It's not just normal, it's good. And I only spent like 1,000 on it. It's pretty affordable.
Yeah.
But I am looking out to go and harvest tier. Wait a minute, I need tier 2 tools to harvest tier 2 materials.
Tier 3
Right?
materials.
Oh, I can use tier 1 tools to harvest tier 2.
Are you still using tier 1 materials?
Only
Oh.
some.
Oh, I know what we probably did. We probably gave you a bunch of tomes of insight and forced you to level up to tier 4 gear. That's funny. How much hide do you have?
Currently I have 54 tier 2.
Oh, nice. By the way, hide sells for normally a decent amount. Like, I have 6, and it sells for almost 400. For all 6. So click on
Dang.
what you have. Click on what you have right now. How much does it all sell for?
About 3,800. Dang, what?
How long have you been doing this for?
Literally a minute or two.
Oh, so you literally just started. So you could
Yeah.
make
This
a
is
lot.
only tier 2, and I'm planning on upgrading to tier 3 stuff, dude. Holy crap. And the crazy thing is I know where to go and hunt for tier 3.
If we were to duel now, you would probably end up winning.
Maybe.
Well, you have tier 4. I'm at tier 2 stuff right now. If I got
Oh,
my
yeah.
tier
Don't
3,
duel
we
me.
could probably try it.
Yeah, don't duel me.
I have 18,000 silver already. I just started the game like an hour ago.
Zane, I may or may not have $8,000 worth of hides.
Oh, nice. Nothing super crazy, but nice.
Yeah, no, 8,000 is 8,000, bro. That's gonna pay for the knife.
Yeah, come here, craft this. Which, it's funny, in this game, you completely ignore the laws of physics and destroy matter.
And matter is also created. Because where are the foxes coming from, bro?
Well, no, it's not that. I'm talking about the fact that when you craft a resource, you go from tier 1 to tier 2, right? And it takes 2 tier 2 resources and 1 tier 1 refined resource. And the weight per resource only increases by about 50%.
Yeah.
Even though the exact weight of the tier 3 resource is the exact weight of the tier 3 refined resource.
Yeah.
So they're either being extremely wasteful or they're breaking the laws of physics.
I'm only getting 5,000 versus the $8,000 promise. What the heck? Oh, because tax and also 7% below average.
Anyways, I'm going to go naked real quick, repair my gear.
That's something I didn't expect to hear.
Yeah, no. What I'm doing is I'm going to repair my gear, and then I will immediately use my gear that I was originally wearing, research it, right? And that'll let me make the tier 3 gear. If, however, I don't have enough to do it, then it doesn't matter. And I did not have enough. That is very funny.
Alright, I'm gonna try and go. I don't think you need bait to go fishing, do you?
You don't need bait to go fishing. It's just like having bait is very useful.
Oh, well, how much is it?
I think it's only a couple hundred per bait. But fish that you
Yep.
get normally price anywhere between 300 and like 1,000. So you make a lot of money off of fish. And you get like up to 10 catches per bait. And it just speeds up the whole process by a lot. So you majorly increase how much profit you're making per hour. Yeah, just tier 1 works. You don't need anything better.
3 pieces of simple bait. And then I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna go fishing. Where do you go fishing?
In just bodies of water. Literally anywhere.
Literally anywhere.
Yeah, you could literally
Love
go
that.
anywhere. The higher tier of the zone, the higher tier the
Also,
fish
there's
that
a
you
little
can get out of
dungeon
it.
thing over here.
Right.
I see how
Um,
fishing works in this game.
Yeah. It's fun, isn't it?
Yeah, I like
it's
it.
very interactive.
It's super interactive. I love it.
So it's one of those resource gathering things that's like not expensive. It gives you a lot out of it, but it's also very interactive, so it's not super boring, like gathering iron and stuff. Okay. Journeyman Curse Staff, Frost Staff, Holy Staff, Fire Staff, Arcane Staff. Cursed
I
Staff.
caught a log.
Yeah, that stuff will happen. If you're not fishing in a fishing vein, then you will be more likely to catch junk.
Fishing vein.
Yeah, vein for like fishing and stuff. Well, like a druid cultist, I have like a green robe on me.
Oh, wow.
The only thing is, I'm barefoot. Why?
see.
Because I can't afford shoes right now.
Dude, I'm not even using the bait. What am I doing?
Serious? Why
Yeah,
weren't you?
I've been catching some. I don't know.
It speeds it up by so much.
It's already pretty quick.
Oh, yeah, this is gonna do a lot of damage.
Yeah, I know. I guess.
It's a 0 silver wager.
Hey.
Don't worry about it.
Okay, nice.
It's going towards my mouse. That's what's happening. Okay. Nice job.
Thank you.